everyone, my name is Christy, if we haven't met or practiced with each other yet. Today I will be leading you through a 60-minute power flow. To begin, we're just going to start in a comfortable seat, so whatever that means to you. And remember throughout today's practice that your breath is your guide, you are your own boss. Please honor your body. Skip flows, take an extra flow. Just move and breathe. This isn't a photo shoot. We don't have to worry about being perfect. Let's just connect with our breath and our body. So like I said, we'll just begin in our comfortable seat. You may want a block for class or something like a block just to have nearby. Otherwise, I invite you to close your eyes and we will go ahead and get started. Maybe your palms face up. Your hands are resting on your knees. Starting to notice your breath, how it moves throughout your body. The next 60 minutes are yours and yours alone. To move, to explore, to honor your body's capabilities, limitations, and honor yourself. If you closed your eyes, start to blink them open with a soft gaze. Just going to start to warm up the body a bit. So drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Drop your chin to your chest. Then over to the right ear to right shoulder. And back to center. Shrug your shoulders up, back, and down. See if you can link movement with that. Inhale, up. Exhale, shoulders move down your back. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, shrug your shoulders. Exhale, up, back, and down. Inhale, your arms up. Easy twist to the left. Left arm behind you. Right arm underneath your knee. Inhale through center. Exhale to the other side. Right arm behind you. Left hand to your knee. Inhale back to center and cross over your knees, coming into your neutral tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees, and just begin to move your spine through some cat-cows. Maybe swivel your hips or look side to side. Just start to creating movement in the body, which feels good to you. We're not worrying how we look. We're at home, so there's no pressure whatsoever for a pose to look a certain way. Just want to focus on it serving you and your body today. Take 3 more rounds of breath wherever you are. After your third breath, come back to your neutral tabletop. If it feels okay for your wrists, turn your fingers to face forward towards you. If that's too much, they can always face out to the side. Just going to move back and forth, opening up through our wrists a bit, giving them some love for all that typing they do on our phones and computers. One more time, and face your fingers back forward. Tuck your toes and just rock back and forth on your toes.
showing them some love. They take us where we need to go. You can be intense on your toes, so take it easy. Come back to center, untuck your toes, maybe a little tap. And tuck your toes once again, and hover your knees, hovering tabletop. We need to engage our core, firing up our low belly, pressing the mat firmly away with our hands. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Straighten your legs, downward facing dog. Hands are spread wide on the mat. Heels energetically press down. You can take a bend in your knee. Be kind to your hamstrings. Inhale to your tippy toes. Bend your right knee. Press your left heel down. Inhale to tippy toes. And reverse. Left knee bends. Right knee to the ground. Inhale, tippy toes. Swivel your heels to the right, bend in your knee, look out under your left armpit, breathing into our side body. Come back through center, swivel your heels to the left, peek out under your right armpit. Come back to center, let's warm up our shoulders a bit. Inhale to a high plank. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward dog. Releve your toes and take tiny, tiny steps to meet your hands at the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Grab opposite elbows for ragdoll. And bend your knees as much as you need. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. You start rock around in the 4 corners of your feet. Again, we're just coming into our body, exploring, noticing, not judging. Release your mind. Inhale, high mountain, hands reach to the sky. Bring them in through heart center. Tadasana. Let's begin. Inhale, rise up, forward fold, halfway lift, downward facing dog. High push up, drop to your knees, lower all the way down. Feet press into the mat. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, child's pose. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Look to the front of the mat. Step your right foot forward, followed by your left. Inhale, halfway, forward fold, rise, high mountain, fold, halfway lift, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, high push up, this time lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale, low cobra, exhale, release. 1 more on your own breath. After your second cobra, child's pose, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Look to the front of the mat, step your right foot forward, followed by your left. Inhale, halfway, forward fold, rise, high mountain, forward fold, halfway lift. It's time to step back to your high plank and lower all the way down to the mat. Take 1 cobra. Inhale through tabletop or child's pose, downward facing dog. Up to the front of the mat,
Step your left foot forward, followed by your right. Inhale halfway, fold, rise, fold, halfway lift. Step back, high push-up. If you're ready, you can shift through your chaturanga to your up dog, down dog. You can always drop to your knees, always take to low cobra, skip it all together. Look to the front of the mat, step, hop, or float, make your way. Inhale halfway, fold, chair pose. First chair of the day. Let's investigate. Shoulders out of ears. Pinkies face in a bit. Look down at your toes, lift all 10, spread them, put them down. Sink into your hips, breathe. And forward fold, halfway lift. Take your vinyasa flow. High push up to low, up dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, bend, open the hip, circle your ankle one way, then the other, straighten it, step it through, left foot seals, rise, warrior one. Take 2 cycles of breath here. And then take your vinyasa flow. Left leg lifts, bend and open. Roll your ankle one way a couple times, then the other. Straighten, step it through, right foot seals, warrior one. Take 2 breaths here. And then take your flow. Look to the top of the mat, step, pop, float, make your way. Inhale halfway, fold, chair pose. Forward fold, halfway lift, and we flow. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. 1 breath, and flow. Exhale always brings you home. Left foot steps forward, rise, warrior one. 1 full breath cycle, and flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look to the front of the mat, step, hop, float, make your way. Inhale halfway, fold, rise, chair pose. Forward fold, halfway lift, take your vinyasa. Right foot steps forward, rise, warrior one. Open up to vinyasa. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Open up to vinyasa. Make your way to the top of your mat, halfway lift, fold, chair, fold, halfway lift, flow. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. And cartwheel your hands to the mat for your flow. Left foot forward, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. And flow. Make your way to the top of the mat, halfway lift, fold, Chair pose. Fold. Halfway. Flow. Right leg forward. Warrior one. Open up. Warrior two. Flip your palm. Reverse your warrior. Warrior two. And flow. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Open up two. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. And flow. Once you reach your down dog, connect with your breath. If you became lost or ragged along the way, starting to build some heat. In through the nose and out through the nose. Take 2 more rounds. Then lift your right leg. Bend open. Stay or flip your dog. If you flipped your dog, come back through, three-legged dog. Step your right foot forward, rise, high crescent lunge. You're on the toes of your back left foot. Inhale your hands to heart center. Exhale, twist, left elbow over right knee. Press firmly through your palms. Come back to your high crescent lunge. Open up, warrior two. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Warrior two, extended side angle. Right arm to the inside of your left leg. Left arm to the sky. You can bring it over your left ear. Breathing in from our left pinky toe to our left pinky finger. Big long line. Stay, take a half or full bind. Come back to your warrior two. Cartwheel your hands to the mat. Left hand stays planted, right arm to the sky for a twist. Left hand will stay planted. Step your right foot back into your side plank. Doesn't have to be as graceful or beautiful. Just get there. Always drop your left knee, stack or stagger your feet. Reach your right arm over your right ear. Come back through to your high plank. Drop to your forearms for your dolphin plank. Full body's engaged, navel to spine, quads are fired up. We're breathing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank, chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Take 2 breaths here in your down dog. Then left leg lifts, bend open, stay, flip your dog. Flip your dog, hips are high. Come back through, three-legged dog. Step your left foot forward, rise, high crescent lunge. Hands to heart center, and twist. Right elbow outside left knee. Hips are stable and square to the front of the mat. Right leg is straight and strong. Come back through your crescent lunge. Open up, warrior two. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior.
Come back to 2. Extended side angle this time. Right ear, right arm over your right ear. Stay or take a bind. Warrior 2. Hands to the mat, right hand plants, left to the sky, side, twisted side lunge. Right hand stays where it is. Go back into your side plank. Maybe you're fancy and you try to grab a toe to get there. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Again, just move, play. Left arm reaches the front of the room. Come back to your high plank. You know what time it is again? Drop down, dolphin plank. You can always drop to your knees here. The only thing I ask is you keep breathing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Take a moment, connect with your breath. Look to the front of your mat, step, hop, or float, make your way. Inhale halfway, fold, rise, chair pose. Get low, skiers pose. Arms sweep behind you, palms face up. Lift onto your tippy toes, squeezing your ankles together. Challenging our balance. Release your heels. Arms come in front of you. Bring them into heart center and twist. Left elbow over right knee. Come back through skier's pose. We're holding, 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 firing up through our legs. And forward fold. Toe heel your feet hip distance apart. Grab big toes. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Inhale halfway and forward fold. Elbows go out wide. And a nice grip on your toes. Let your head hang heavy. Release. Toe heel your feet back together. Inhale halfway. Fold. Chair pose. Skier's pose. Get low. Arms sweep behind us. Palm face up. And let's challenge our balance. Let's rise to our tippy toes. Shake, swallows, all good. Release. Arms swing forward back into skier's pose. Hands to heart center and twist. Right elbow over left. Come back to skiers. And forward fold. Toe heel your feet hip distance apart. You can revisit what we just did, grabbing your peace fingers, or palms slip under feet for gorilla. Release. Toe heel your feet back together. And from here you can fly into your crow pose, your garland, or take your yogi squat. Your choice. Be here for 5 breaths.
And after your 5th breath,
take your vinyasa flow. We'll all meet in downward dog, whatever our journey looks like to get there. Right leg lifts, bend open, stay, flip your dog. Come back through, 3-legged dog. Step your right foot through, high crescent lunge. Arrow, body's at a 45-degree angle. Press firmly through your right foot, lift off your left for warrior 3. Left toes are flexed, pointing towards the mat. Inhale your hands to heart center. Right hand comes down to a block or the mat, opening up for our half moon. Hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. Maybe you glance up at your left hand. From here, we're going to transition into warrior 2. Just put a little bend in your right knee. Step your left foot back, rise up. Falling out, falling over, it's all part of the practice. Straighten your right leg, lift your arms, warrior 2. Straighten and lift, warrior 2. Last time, straighten, lift, warrior 2. Hands plant to the mat, standing leg split. Left leg goes up. Fill the space here. Take some curtsies, grab your ankle, challenge your balance, go into a forward fold. Just fill the next few breaths. Then your left toes will meet your right. Inhale halfway, fold, take your vinyasa. Left leg lifts, bend open, stay, flip your dog. Come back through, 3-legged dog. Left foot steps forward, crescent lunge. 45-degree angle. Ground down through your left toes and launch off your right for warrior 3. Bring your hands into heart center. Open up. Half moon. Right foot is still flexed. And we're going to transition into warrior 2. So bend your left knee, step your right foot back, and land it. Straighten your right leg, lift your arms, look up. 2, up, warrior 2, straighten and lift, warrior 2, hands to the mat, standing leg split. Again, fill the space here. Do curtsies, grab your ankle, take it to a forward fold. Take 2 more breaths wherever you are. Then your right toes will meet your left. Inhale halfway, fold, rise, high mountain, hands through heart center, Tadasana. Take a breath, stand on your own 2 feet. Setting up for our dancer's pose. So we'll start with our left leg grounded. So right arm comes in, it's a great place for a strap too. Grab the inside of your right ankle. Left arm goes up. Right here is dancer. Or you can begin to kick your right foot into your right hand into your right foot.
smile or dancing, having fun. And release, shrug your shoulders up, back, and down. Set up for dancer on our other side. Left arm comes in, right arm goes up. Grab the inside of your left foot. Knees start together. And slowly begin to kick. Three, two, one, release. Shrug your shoulders, up, back, and down. Setting up for our tree, ground down through your left foot. Right foot comes to your ankle, calf, or your inner thigh. Hands come to heart center. Get stable in your tree through your foundation. And then feel free to grow your arms. Gaze up at the ceiling. Bring your hands back through heart center. Lift your right knee into your chest. Extend your arms up for standing crane. Open them out into a T. Setting up for our eagle. So right leg will cross over. Our right arm will cross under, sitting into our chair. Elbows go up and out away from our chest. And release. Shake it out if you need to. Then ground down through your right foot, setting up for tree on our left side. And hands start at heart center. And then you grow, explore. Left foot's pressing into our right leg. Our right leg's pressing back into our left foot. Wherever you are, bring your hands back through heart center. Lift your left knee, extend your arms up straight, then to a T, setting up for eagle on the left side. Left leg wraps over, left arm wraps under. And always grab your opposite shoulders too, whatever works for you and your body. Again, don't worry what it looks like. Don't worry if you're wobbling like crazy. I'm wobbling a bit, all good. Sit down into your chair, squeeze everything together into the center line. And release. Inhale your arms up, swan dive, halfway lift, your vinyasa flow. Right leg lifts, bend open, stay, flip your dog. Come back through, three-legged dog. Step your right foot through, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, broaden your collarbones. Exhale, humble your warrior. Release your hands to the mat. Straighten your right leg and forward fold. Then we're going to build our triangle from the ground up. So right hand come to your big toe, a block, your shin, wherever. And peel open with your chest. Left arm to the sky. Breathing through both of our side bodies. Put a micro bend in your right knee and pivot your toes, setting up for our prasarita, the wide side of our mat. Clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift your heart, and exhale, forward fold.
Hands can lift off your back any or no amount. Drop your hands under your face. Inhale, halfway lift, arms to a T. And forward fold, grabbing our big toes with our peace fingers. Elbows wide, head hangs towards the mat. Another great place to check in. Make sure you're still breathing. And release. Pivot your toes to the front of the mat. Left foot steps up and out a bit. Setting up for our pyramid. I like a block here. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Step your left foot up to meet your right. Inhale, halfway. Fold. Take your vinyasa flow. Left leg lifts, bend open. Last chance to flip that dog. Come back through. Warrior. Three-legged dog into your warrior one. Open up into two. Clasp your hands behind your back and humble your warrior. Straighten your left leg while you drop your hands to the mat for your forward fold, the wide stance. Now we're going to set up for our pyramid. So left arm down, peel open your chest. Right arm extends to the sky. Bend into your left knee a bit. Pivot your toes to face the other side of your mat. You can take reverse namaste, opposite elbows, whatever works here. Inhale and exhale, forward fold. Release whatever bind you have. Take the next 5 breaths or so to move into the posture of your choice. Maybe take a headstand, maybe bend into your inner thigh, stretching them out. Maybe take a twist. Just do something that's going to make a difference in your body today. Wherever you are, start to finish up. If you're in an inversion, come on down. Then we're all going to meet with our toes at the front of the mat. Right foot up and out. And we're going to set up for our pyramid pose. So inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Right toes come up to meet. Inhale, halfway. Fold. Take your flow. Come into your high plank. Let's lower to the mat on a count of 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tops of the feet press into the mat. Quads lift. Inhale, cobra. Quads are engaged on the mat. Knees are lifted. And release. Take your hands off your mat. Spider tip your fingers. Inhale, cobra. Drop your right shoulder down. center, left shoulder down, center, release, crocodile, make a pillow with your hands. Legs can stay still or they can swish back and forth gently. Come back to center, setting up our Sphinx pose. Arms at a number 11. Inhale, lift through our back. If you want, you can always take this to seal. So hands would come to about the corner of your mat, and then straighten your elbows and arms any amount. Being mindful of our low back here. And release. Back to crocodile, swish, stay still. Forehead on the mat, arms come in front of you, legs behind you. Inhale, lift your chest and chin, and then your arms and your legs. Flying like Superman. Your arms can stay as they are, or you can swing them to your side, into the back, for a locust. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Arms go out to a T, left ear plants. Lift your right leg, bring it over for our scorpion stretch. Breathing into our left shoulder. Come back to center, right ear to the mat, left arm, left leg up and over. Come back to center. Press your hands into the mat and just sit back for your child's pose. Bring your hands together in prayer in front of you and bend your elbows. You might want to kind of fiddle around with your elbow placement, walking it out, breathing into our triceps after all those vinyasas. Release your hands in front of you. Come up to your knees, and we're just going to make our way onto our back, setting up for our bridge pose. Feet come in, planted at 12 o'clock, arms beside us. Inhale, lift your hips. Imagine you have a block in between your thighs, squeezing it. And release. Take a breath. And then inhale back up. This time you walk your shoulders under, clasping your hands under your back. And release. We're going to take one more. Feel free to revisit bridge or full wheels in your practice. Hands go by your ears and press up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're in full wheel, tuck your chin and slowly come down. Feet go wide, knees knock together. Constructive rest. Feel your heartbeat. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. Soles of the feet come together for our Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly. tabletop your knees over your hips. Take your hands right beneath your knees, and we're going to do some isometric abs. So you're going to press into your knees with your, right below your knees with your hands, and then your legs back into your hands. You should be shaking. Ready? And press. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest really quick. Got 2 more of those. Tabletop your knees again. This time hands come to about the middle of your thigh. And press. Hands into thighs, thighs into hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick hug in. Then take your hands right to the top of your thigh, kind of below your hips a bit. Last time. Ready? And press. Don't cheat yourself. Press, press, press. And release. Hug in. Legs up the wall. Drop your right leg to a hover. And lift. Left leg hovers and lift and switch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up the wall. Bring them in. Little bitty squeeze. Then rock and roll. Lengthen your spine a couple times. That does feel nice. Kind of fun, right? And we'll meet in our high boat. Wherever your high boat is today. Heart lifted. Low boat. Inhale, high boat. Hold, hold, hold. Smile, smile, smile. Low boat. Last time, high boat. And then low boat. Let's hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release, full body stretch. Hands above your head. Arch your back, point, flex. Hug your knees into your chest. Smooth side, sway side to side. Side your low back. From here, we're going to take pigeon. You're more than welcome to stay and thread the needle on your back. Or you can make your way in traditional pigeon. You can rock and roll through down dog, through tabletop, whatever works. I'm going to set up on my right side first, so my right knee comes behind my right wrist. I'm going to take traditional pigeon. Starting with a nice tall spine. And then forward folding with the heart leading the way. It's always a great place for a block. You put it under your hip or your forehead. find any thoughts floating through your brain, just let them do just that. Float in one ear and out the other. No need to dwell on them right now. If you're in traditional pigeon, start to come up to your hands, and if you like, you can bend your left foot in and maybe grab your left foot with your left hand, taking a quad stretch. Maybe you have a strap here, maybe just energetically think about pulling your leg in. And release. Wherever you are, we're going to just start to transition to pigeon on I'm on my left side. If you're on the other side, no worries. Just make sure to get both legs. Left knee behind left wrist. Sit up tall. Stay here in your proud pigeon, or you can go into your sleeping pigeon. Begin with your forehead, your jaw, unclench, maybe move your jaw around, slide your tongue around, soften your face. If you're in traditional pigeon, come up to your palms. Again, there's that option to bring your right leg in and grab it with your right hand, getting a nice quad stretch. I also feel this in my hamstrings, so we all feel things differently. We're all different, but we come together as a community. Took that quad stretch, release it, and we're all going to, no matter where you are, come on up to your seat. We're going to take reverse tabletop, so feet plant, hands face in towards our seats. Inhale, lift up. And release. Feet go long in front of us. We move our flush muscle out of the way a little bit. Inhale our hands up and exhale, forward fold over our legs. And take as much bend in the knees here. Use a block. Whatever works. Come on back up. We're going to take seated tree. So right leg stays long, left foot comes to our inner thigh. Square your chest over your right leg. Inhale and exhale, fold. Doesn't matter if your nose touches your knee or where your hands land. We're just moving for ourselves. Release. Plant your left hand behind you and rise up for rainbow pose, joy pose. I like to circle my arm around, just kind of moving through my shoulder. And release. Switch sides. Left leg goes long, right foot comes in.
Square your chest over your left knee. Inhale your arms up and fold. Next inhale, rise back up. Right hand planks behind you. Lift up. Again, maybe move your shoulder, arm around. Just feel into your body. And release. Set up for our butterfly pose. Soles of the feet come together. Your feet can be in or out as much as you like. And forward fold. Next inhale, come back up. Close your legs like a book. And we're going to slowly, mindfully, still keeping that core engaged, roll down to our backs. Once our shoulders hit, legs go up the wall. Literally or metaphorically. You're at home, so if you got the wall, use it. Block can also be nice under your sacrum here. So let the blood flow in the opposite direction. From legs up the wall, it can stay absolutely right here. You can also move it through plow and shoulder stand. If you're going to take it into plow and shoulder stand, remember that we want to keep the weight out of our neck and into our shoulders. Our gaze is straight up. Don't be cranking our neck. And if you took it into shoulder stand, come back through plow, deathman's pose. Wherever you are, slowly come on down, one vertebrae at a time. Setting up for our fish pose. Toes are pointed, our hands are in our jeans pocket, so to speak, under our back. Elbows press in, back of the head on the ground, and lift your chest using the strength of your arms a bit. Opening up through the throat. And release. Bring your right knee into your chest and then cross it over your left, supine twist. Right hand can go to a T or goalpost, whatever you got room for. Gaze follows your right hand. Come back to center. Switch legs, left knee comes in, little squeeze. And twist it over to the right side of your body. Shoulders press on the mat. Let this be gentle. Let this be kind. Come back into center. Happy baby. Grab the outside of your feet, calves, knees, wherever your hands land. I like to sway back and forth, massaging my low back. Always flirt with straightening one leg, maybe the other, maybe both, maybe not at all. Just gonna take any last movements here. Any final wiggles or movement or postures you need. And then when you're ready, release into your Shavasana. Whatever that means for you today. Totally fine to have a different Shavasana than you did yesterday. Sink into the mat. and absorb your practice. Feel free to stay here in your final pose as long as you need. Otherwise, begin to make movements with your fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. Hug your knees into your chest, one final embrace. Roll over to your side and then come to where we began, our easy seat. Close your eyes again if you like. Thank yourself for taking these past 60 minutes for you to move, to not worry about how it looked to anyone else. Took this time for yourself. Give yourself gratitude for that. Hands to heart center. As always, it's a privilege and an honor to guide you through your practice. Thumbs to third eye center. With grace and gratitude for our community. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me today for your 60-minute power flow. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can also find me on Instagram under the same handle, Sinfully Social. I'll see you next time.